What's going on YouTube? This is Steven with the Scrub Academy coming at you with a Cyber Dragon deck profile. This deck is what we're using to go up against Nathan against, I believe it's True Dracos. So first off, we're going to start out with the 3 Cyber Dragons. It's a must-have if you're playing Cyber Dragon, so you got to play the 3. Next after that, we're playing the Cyber Dragon Hers. This card's really good when you send it to the grave to add. Really good card, solid. You need 3. Same thing for the Cyber Dragon Core. So you want to play 3 of these because this card, normal summon, you activate the machine dupe, then you can bring out your other 2 Cyber Dragons to go into Nova, then to Infinity. So that's why you really want to play these. This card's really good, and it allows you to add a Cyber Dragon card from the deck to your hand when you normal summon it. So you can get your Fusion and the Overload Fusion and the other one out. We'll get to that here in a minute. So that's why you're playing 3 of these. You're playing the 1 Cyber Dragon Master, so this card's really good. If you normal special summon it, you're allowed to get a 2100 or attack or defense from your grave onto the battlefield. Really good if they had some way to get rid of one of your Rampage Dragons or your Infinity or whatever, right? Really good card. Next, we have the 2 Galaxy Soldiers. This card's really good to continue on with plays. Extend if you don't get that opening desired hand that you want, so that way you can try to go for that Infinity, especially going turn 1. Super good. Next, we've got the 3 Ash Blossoms. Standard, hand trap. It's the best hand trap in the game still. I think honestly it probably will be that way for a long time until they come out with something else that's busted. Psy-Frame Gear Gamma, 3 of those. Card's really good, helps you stop your opponent right in their tracks. Really solid card. Then obviously we got to play the Psy-Frame Driver with that. Next we're playing 2 of the Chaos Legionnaires. This card's really busted because you're almost, except for the Chaos Legionnaire, all the rest of your cards are light. So that way you can just banish 3 of those, which doesn't matter because one of your fusion cards allows you to shuffle in banish cards, which is super good. So you just banish those. You put this back on, you put this out on the field, and I believe if it's a light type, you are allowed to special summon 1 monster from your graveyard in defense position, which could be really busted if they got rid of your Infinity. So you do that, you grab Infinity, you activate Infinity's effect, Sneal, and then you have another negate. Super good card. Then we're playing the 3 Nibiru. This is pretty much just for the spam decks, when they go full throttle, like me, hero player here. So that's in case for those. Then you have 3 Effect Veilers who are playing quite a few hand traps in this deck, because realistically, you're trying to go second because you want OTK. So in doing so, you want to stop them as much as possible. So that's why we're playing so many hand traps. So we got the 3 Effect Veilers. You do see here the Dark Magician and the Red Eyes Black Dragon, because we are playing the Predaplant Anaconda Verde. Super good. If you're going first and you open up Infinity and Dragoon, I would think it's super good. It's really hard to probably get over that, right? So that's why we're playing those. Next, we'll move on to the spells. We got the Cyber Emergencies. So this is your, your E-Tele, your emergency call. This is just that good. Just like that's your Searcher, right? You're just trying to get your combos off, your key cards. That's really helps do that. Then we're playing the 3 Machine Duplications. Like I said, you're really looking for this for the Cyber Dragon Core. Such a good combo to do to get your Cyber Dragons to, like I said, go into Infinity. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but Infinity is just key part in this deck. Then you have the 1 Overload Fusion and then the Cyberload Fusion. That's the one I was looking for. So the Overload Fusion and the Cyberload Fusion, really 2 good cards, pretty much to try to just push on through to get that OTK, right? Then we got the 1 Cyber Repair Plant to cycle back your resources, right? So that's what you're doing. You're trying to get your resources back just in case, if you get stopped or whatever have you while you're playing. So one of those. Then we're doing the 1 Red Eyes Fusion, obviously for the Anaconda Verde, so you can get Big Daddy Dragoon. Next, we got the 1 Cybernetic Overflow to start off our traps. And we're only playing 4 traps, so that's 1, and then the rest, you can guess it, it's the 3 Infinite Impermanences. So this card's just too good not to play 3 of them. Like I said, we're playing pretty much a whole ton of hand traps just to try to stop our opponent from doing anything. So that's what we got here for our main deck. Next, we're going to go into our extra deck. We've got 2 Chimeratech Rampage Dragons. So this is your main OTK guys, right? So this is what you're looking at to try to OTK your opponent, because you summon him, you dump 2, you attack 3 times, right? That's 63 or 6,300, excuse me, damage right there. With your Infinity on the board, that's game. So it's like just having one of these is almost pretty much game. Such a good card. This is your main OTK piece right here. You do have cards like these, like the Chimeratechs, for more like grindy situations. When you got to make like a big beat stick, put them on the board, you know, try to get extra damage if you can. That's why you're playing 2 of those. You do have the 1 Chimeratech Fortress, pretty much for the same reason. Next, we have the Cyber Dragon Novas. Such a good card, needs to be in the deck just so you can do Infinity, right? And it allows you to get a Cyber Dragon back. So you got 2 Cyber Dragons underneath. You detach 1, get your other Cyber Dragon back, and then you can even make more plays, more fusions, more combos. It's just too good not to do, right? Then we have, obviously, Big Daddy Infinity. This card's so good. Has to be in your Cyber Dragon deck. Absolutely has to be, right? Omni Negate, Snatch Deals, steal a card, equip it on her. It's a free one. You get extra attack points per card underneath there. Just a really solid, broken card still for Cyber Dragon. Super good. Next, we're playing the 1 Cyber Dragon Seeger. So we're doing that. He's just our generic link for Cybers. It's not really a super good card. It can come in good in certain areas with, I believe, the attack boost. So it's not bad, but it's not really the main thing we're looking for here. But the main thing we are looking for, mostly out of the links, is the Pre-Plant Verte Anaconda. Card's super good, super busted. It's just, I don't know, it's just such a great card. It's too good to just not play if you're playing a lot of fusion decks, right? It's just too good. We are playing the 1 Salamangreat Great Almirage. That's just for your link 1 for the Verte, dumping a core off of that just to get him out. So it's just kind of there for just that purpose. And then finally we have the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, Big Daddy Dragoon. Opening up this plus Infinity, if you're made to go first, is so good. It's just going to be really hard, in my opinion, to get over, and I'm really excited to try to pull this out. So that's everything for you guys. If you would like to, please leave a comment and like it and subscribe. That would be really sick. We really appreciate all the support on the channel, and just let me know what your thoughts are. This isn't actually a full 15 for the extra deck. I believe I'm missing a few cards. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas, I'd really appreciate you leaving a comment with those for me. That would be great, and I really appreciate it. All right, this is Steven from the Scribe Academy signing out. Peace.